I'm proud to be helping the Freestar Rangers.
Come in, Deputy. Take a seat.
This won't take long.
While you've been in the field, we've had more reports about farmers being threatened and attacked. Unfortunately, some didn't survive. It's worse. It's tragic.
How's your investigation proceeding?
That's assuming he finds something useful. Otherwise, you'll be no better off than when you started.
Let's move on. I asked the other Rangers to share their opinions of you, and there are some things I want to go over. We'll start with Ranger Callow in Hopetown. She was grateful for your timely arrival, and impressed you had the guts to take on those pirates. Nia says you were respectful with Ron Hope and didn't push too hard. That shows me you were listening when I said to go easy on him. Exactly. Dealing with the Council can be tough, but it comes with a badge. No need to make it harder than it already is.
Let's continue. We got a detailed report from Ranger Price about your recent visit to Neon. He said you took on a syndicate loan shark to help an informant. And you were right to do so. Helping people is our most important duty, even when you're conducting an investigation.
You got results, and that's what matters most. Price was impressed by that. Said you really took the initiative.
Ranger McMillan praised what she called your uncommon bravery and dedication. She said you took on the Red Mile so you could get a meeting with Marco Graziani. Sounds like you're starting to understand what it means to be a Freestar Ranger.
So what happened with Marco? I doubt he gave you that slate out of the kindness of his heart. I suppose underestimating you was his last mistake. Damn. I thought if anyone could see reason, it'd be Marco. What about Maya Cruz? Her loyalty to Hull and the 1st Cavalry was stronger than most. I guess I'd want the same thing if I were in her place.
Excuse me, Marshal?
Not now, Alex. We're in a meeting here.
I know, but this is important. I've done it. I've cracked the encryption on the slates. Now, I don't know exactly where the First are headquartered, but there are references to a place called the Factory.
The Factory? That was our nickname for the main facility where the mechs were manufactured.
Under the terms of the peace treaty, they shut all the mech factories down right after the war.
But they didn't destroy them. At least not all of them. Never saw it myself, but I know it's a large facility mostly underground. If the First are occupying it, they'll probably have set up defensive positions throughout the complex. The facility was on Arcturus 2. It could be a dead end, but if it's not, then you'd better be ready for a fight.
If you have questions before you head out, ask the Marshal.
Be ready for a fight, Deputy.
Be careful, Deputy.
Those first guys should have spent more time on their encryption.
Better this than being some dust wrangler on Montara Luna.
My brother-in-law just got back from 2 weeks in Paradiso. Place looked amazing, but if I have to look at one more vacation photo, I'm gonna clean his clock.
Scheduled to leave anyway.
Galbank is once again
Beats me.
in the crosshairs of gang violence on the streets of Aquila City. After an interlude of stability, the infamous Sean...
There's not enough to do around here.
I think you'll find every gun gets a full Laredo guarantee. Here's what I have in stock right now. Please, let me know if I can be of service. Right away.
Hey, how are you?
How are you, Dusty?
Checking your record. Industrialist. That a fancy name for corporate asshole?
I know people say it's a scam.
I am not a star.
If it belongs on your ship, then I'm sure we have it for sale. Hope you're finding everything you need. Oh, please, take a look. Thanks for coming in.
Dealing in art is more exciting than one would think.
I'm telling you, Bianchi, something's wrong with the boots you sold me. I wear them to the metro. Suddenly, the shuttle runs late. I buy a cup of coffee, and the barista screws up my order. It's like I'm walking under ladders with a broken mirror in my pocket. And the only time it happens is when I'm wearing your boots.
So, what do you want me to do about it?
I want a damn refund.
Fine, fine. I'll take the boots back. Just don't tell anyone you bought them from here.
Jake's is a good place to meet contacts. It's got the right amount of booze and the right amount of schmooze.
I got contacts all over. Stock may not be so reliable, but I got ways of getting things. Ugh, right. The boots. I hate to admit it, but she has a point. She's the third customer to return the pair, all for the same reason. The boots might really be cursed. I thought about it once, but then I thought better of it. Best not to tempt fate. And besides, they're not my size. Like most of my supply from one of my UC contacts. But after the second customer returned the boots, I got curious and I did some digging. Turns out they were seized from a House of Varun ship. That alone is enough to convince me something's amiss. I don't doubt it. Either way, it's bad for business. Hey, you're a pilot, right? Maybe you can do me a favor. I've heard of a UC station at the far end of the galaxy called the Den. You go there and stash these boots in a crate, and I'll give you credits as a compensation. Believe it or not, I actually tried that. And do you know what happened? Some UC pilot picked up the cargo and somehow it found its way back to my store. No, I wanted the boots gone. But I also want to know exactly where they are. Finally, someone to give these blasted boots the boot, if you pardon the expression. Here, I'll have your credits for you when the job is done. Take the boots to the den, find the crate, put them in, and they'll never find their way back here. Absolutely. You need something else? I'll be here.
Just one quiet day. Not too much to ask for.
I don't actually like the company. I just like the logo.
It really is a sharp logo.
It's a... Don't mind me. Just a weary man, resting his feet.
And some stock.
Oh, Henrik is an old friend of mine. I help out around here from time to time. But I don't just loiter around. I'm involved in my own business endeavor as well. Unfortunately, I'm quite old-fashioned. I only deal with associates that I know and trust. But if you do a small favor for me, I might feel comfortable opening my business up to you. All you need to do is pick up a package from Red Mile and deliver it to me. You don't even need to interact with anyone. Fantastic. I eagerly await your return. Maybe a little, but that's not such a bad thing, is it? Better than all the noise and attention topside, if you ask me. Stay out of trouble.
You're out there a lot, right? In space? Just do us all a favor and never turn into one of those spacers. Scum of the galaxy. Robbing, stealing, killing. Even the Crimson Fleet don't trust them.
Hey, no funny stuff with that boost pack. Got enough flight traffic as it is.
The trade, if there's something you need, no matter what it is, either I have it or I can get it. You won't find a better selection or more reasonable prices anywhere. The Trade Authority appreciates your visit.
They say Neon's future is so bright, you have to wear shades. It also makes it harder to see the crime.
Line of equipment and accessories for all your hectic needs.
Hey there. Welcome to Newell's. Sure. Have a look. I'd say the majority of the guards are rotten, and the few who aren't simply take a paycheck and look the other way. They have Neon completely under their control. The Freestar Collective's own security doesn't even maintain a presence here. If it wasn't for the Freestar Rangers outpost, there wouldn't be a shred of justice in this entire city. I arrived in Neon almost, 20 years ago? I had gotten a job at Xenofresh through a friend and started working on the loading docks. After a few years, they moved me up to Kazanbas processing, and that's where I met Rosa for the first time. She was my supervisor, but we hit it off right away. It wasn't long before we decided to quit Xenofresh, get married, and start our own business. We've been in love ever since. Oh. Okay, yeah. That'd be extremely helpful. I honestly don't know what to say. Fair enough. Just be careful when you're dealing with Sigurd. He can be surprisingly unreasonable when he's cornered. Watch your back out there. I had to chase more zone hits.
Packaged food? Check. Hero lamps?
If it's to, better not be a waste of my time. Yes, let's. All right, buzz off. I'm busy.
Welcome. Hello there. Let me know if you need anything. Yes, I'm aware of James's objections. That's partly why I don't go to the meetings. But if I don't pay Dexler, I'll lose my business. And what good would joining the Alliance do then? So, really, I don't have a choice here. If they want to fight Neon Security, they can. But I need to protect my livelihood. Easy for him to say, he doesn't have my debts. If I don't pay Dexler, I might lose my inventory. And if I lose my inventory, I'll lose my store. All right. If you don't see what you need, feel free to ask. We can, but I still don't see why I should join the Merchants Alliance when my business is at stake. Owen Dexler is head of Neon Security, but he is less concerned with crime than he is siphoning money from honest businesses. But it's not just him. All of Neon is corrupt. The only way to survive is to give in to their demands. Easy for him to say, he doesn't have my debts. If I don't pay Dexler, I might lose my inventory. And if I lose my inventory, I'll lose my store. And why is that? So you really believes the Merchants Alliance can stand up to Dexler? Maybe I shouldn't be so quick to dismiss it. Okay, you've convinced me. I will stop paying Dexler his safety assurance fee. And tell the Newells I will come to the next meeting. Maybe I will even bring some beverages and snacks. You can't stand up to Neon Security on an empty stomach.
Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow.
Tevin Anastas has run into some trouble. Word to the wise. You don't want to miss
Neuroamps? Oh yeah. Boost packs. Got those too.
Lately, I've been getting
I had to check. We're fully stocked and ready to sell. Well, I'll be. And all you had to do was talk to him? Meanwhile, I was so damn stubborn, I made this whole thing harder than it had to be.
Given you almost went blind, working with half a kilo of fish guts in your eye,
Yeah, I'd agree.
And I'd still be wandering around that storage vat helpless, if not for you. Thanks for your help on this. The Merchants Alliance is finally united. I don't know if we'll ever get a fair shake in the city, but it's a start.
Your hectic needs. Packaged food? Check. Neuro lamps? Oh yeah. Boost packs? Got those too.
Then we begin to live.
And we're docking. And complete. Easy peasy.
How about my foot up your ass?
That's where the real money's
That
at.
a big enough scoop for you?
I really don't think that's appropriate talk coming from a Vanguard pilot.
That's exactly your problem. You don't think. If you weren't such a lousy reporter, you wouldn't be stuck all the way out here.
I mean, I guess maybe that's true, but if so, you're just as stuck out here as I am. So what does that say?
Oh, wow. You really do want me to kick your ass, don't ya?
All right, that's enough. Bastion, go cool off. Get a drink.
Whatever. Fine.
Holden, I appreciate that you have a job to do. I really do. But you need to consider that you don't operate in a vacuum. If you're stationed here long term, that means you're around these people all day, every day. And they're not going to like it if you're making them look bad.
Lieutenant Commander Marquez, I appreciate your concern, but I have an obligation to SSNN to report on what I see.
I'm sure they do know that, Holden. I'm just saying, maybe use a little more discretion in your reporting. Maybe a lot. Don't worry. When the next big story breaks out here, I'll be sure to help you get the scoop, okay?
I will think on that. Thank you. It's a little surprising, isn't it? Out here on the edge of UC space, but it's just so quiet.
Welcome to the Trade Authority. I'm Marcel, and if there's anything I can do for you, please, do let me know. Our stock may not be as vast as New Atlantis or Sidonia, but I will do my best to see that you leave here satisfied. And seeing as the Trade Authority is the only fully licensed operator for the Den, I'm afraid your alternatives are, shall we say, slim. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, and I hope this and all future interactions are profitable for both of us. I hope we have what you need.
Hey, newbie. It's a nice set of boots you got there. They for sale? I'll give you, say, 500 credits for them. They'd look better on me anyway. I don't know. Looks like they're perfect. Sturdy, polished, and just my size. But fine. If you don't want to sell, it's your loss.
Ever run into spacers? Scumbags and scavengers. They're like vultures, picking away at the leftovers of the colony war. You'll find them scouring through old labs and facilities, taking whatever's not nailed down.
Weapons are low! Ow! Fire!
It hurts!
Grab drive down! Can't jump!
Bam! Down goes their crab drop. Direct hit to the grab. No! Not. They took out our grab. They took out our grab drive. They took out our grab drive. What? Wait, no shield? We have no shield. Great. We just lost the jump drive. That just got our shields. Okay, we can do this though. Target's jump drive is down.
Weapon compromised.
Shields are offline. The shields are non-responsive. Be careful, Captain.
Let's do this!
Grab drive is entirely offline. Shields are down. We've been through worse.
This is all you got?
Target's shield system is fried. Target's sitting there with no grab drive now. Hey, look at that. Grab drive's back online.
Who doesn't love wearing a spacesuit? Corpses, that's who.
Get out of my face before I put a bullet in your head.
Personally, you ask me, the real New Atlantis is down here. All that stuff topside. It's kind of fake, you know? Yes, you did. You know how I know? The rain cloud over your head is all but gone. Here, for your hard work. With a Lady Luck back on my side, I expect the business to be less bust and more boom. And let us never speak of those accursed boots ever again. I got contacts all over. Stock may not be so reliable. Take your time. I got all day. Hey, take it easy.
Something to report?
Have you It's a quaint shop, isn't it? I like it here. Ah, excellent. I see you've held up your end of the bargain. So, I'll do the same. Salina's Hardware is now open for business. I'll unlock the door for you. Feel free to come around and peruse my wares anytime. Don't mind me. Just a weary man, resting his feet. I help out Henrik from time to time. Not very often these days. But that's fine. Okay then. Come on back. My legs only move so fast, friend. Salina's Hardware is now open for business. All right, take a look. Welcome to Salina's Hardware. I'm sure I have something you like. I'm sure you will be pleased with my wares. Let's keep this just between us, all right?
Look at you, Freestar Ranger, deputized and ready to round up the bad guys. Consider me your pack mule. What sound does a mule make? I'll practice it night and day. That was a good talk. It'll be hard to top it, but you always manage. What a view! I could stay here forever. That is, until you left. Then this place is dead to me. There's only one thing this city is missing. And that's a statue of you, greeting people as they enter the spaceport.
Hey there.
You'll be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay. Nobody.
I really love this place. Couldn't imagine it anywhere else.
If you don't see what you want, feel free to ask. Hope you're finding everything you need. Oh, please, take a look. Thanks for coming in.
Whenever I'm lost, I think,
I'm not
what would
seeing any
you
records
do
from that
in my
faller out of
shoes?
Sidonia. What was
Not
his name
literally,
again?
though.
When's the
I've
last
got
time he
small
delivered?
feet.
Oh, that guy.
Trading random trinkets with you is a long-standing dream of mine.
Names aside, where's the paperwork?
Off we go!
Did not get fined.
To another adventure!
Oh, no. He lost his ship.
Glad to see you're back on MP.
Uzig, Isaac. Uzag, Isaac. I am your sidekick, your shadow, your tail. Yes, take all my things. No strings attached. Let's keep moving. Onwards and upwards. weird that I still get nervous around you? We're literally best friends after all. This is... Gladly. I'll treat every one of your items like the sacred totems they are. Of course! I'm always happy to help. I'm in the mood for a mocha macchiato. How about you? Gladly. I'll do my best to preserve every item. I've got your back, and your side, and your front.
We're all here because we're committed to the biggest question of all. What's out there? You're part of Constellation now. Part of our family.
We do not fully understand all that is at work here.
No finer group in the stars to be unraveling this mystery.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Grab jump is ready. I love this part.
These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
Human settlements throughout the galaxy could be at risk.
We are not stopping. Whatever lies at the end of this road will change humanity forever. This is where we belong.